Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today is gonna be a mess, I can already tell. Alright, it's not gonna be a mess, I am gonna be positive. It's gonna be a ride though, it's gonna be a journey. So get ready, buckle up. We're doing makeup today, we're doing TikTok makeup today. We're doing my makeup that I do for TikToks, you know? So it's gonna be all out, it's gonna be creative, it's gonna be neon and glow in the dark, and I'm gonna try my best. You know, I'm doing something, I'm trying something out that I have never done before. I'm gonna start with micellar water, here we go, and just cleanse all the oils off of my face. So I bought these neon pigments off of Amazon after Whitney Kate, the makeup TikToker, recommended it on her TikTok, saying that it's beautiful, and she was wearing it and it was so bright, so pigmented, so crazy. So I purchased it and I've used it before. The first time I used it, it was a complete fail because it's messy, because since it's a loose powder, it just gets everywhere in everything. It's really hard to manage it. So I tried a bunch of things and I got some mixing. It's from the brand Mehron, I think that's how you pronounce it. Mehron. Can you guys see? My lighting is so intense. I don't know if you can see it. It's a see-through bottle, but it's mixing liquid, so it's basically you can mix it with any loose powder and it'll create like a paste, and it'll make it waterproof. And I already tested it on my hand because I was scared that if I mix it that my pigments will no longer be glow in the dark, but I tested it and it works. So yeah, and it seems to, like, if you wipe over it, the pigment does not transfer, so that's good. So yeah, we're gonna be using face paint today as well, so we're going the full 5 yards. So I'm gonna be using this face paint palette. It's been working really well. It's also an Amazon find. It was pretty low budget. It came with like a bunch of brushes as well, so if you want to start playing around and you don't want to spend a lot of money, then this is a really good palette. It has so many shades, as you can see here, and they're all pretty good. These have not stained my face once, knock on wood. They have not stained my face, so I would say this is a pretty good brand, pretty good palette to try. So the look we are going for is a skull look. So I was thinking I want to paint my whole face with these neon pigments, like a gradient. I saw Jordan, she's also on TikTok, I will list her at below. I saw that she did it, but I want to do it kind of a little different. I am not quite sure yet if I want to do exactly what she did, paint my face and then do the black over it and it be like this dramatic effect because I have a neon light, or if I want to do it white and bring in the neon pigments. I need to figure that out, but I'm not sure what I want to do. But what I am gonna start is I'm gonna glue down my brows. So for the longest time, I've not known how to glue down my brows. And I tried it a couple of times, you know, just kind of winging it, and it did not work out. It was actually horrendous. It was horrible. It didn't come out good. But I watched a video the other day on how to glue down your brows, and it really helped me, and I glued down my brows 2 times that day. So first I'm going in with, don't judge me, I'm going in with like hand sanitizer because it has 70% alcohol. You can also just buy alcohol spray from a pharmacy, I think. But anyway, the only requirement is it has to be alcohol because you need to really clean your brows, and then you need to go back and forth. Really make sure to clean the brows. There should be no oils or anything in your brows, otherwise it just gets so messy. So I just lightly do that, and now that they're clean, I use the Elmer's glue, the purple one, works the best. The one that is purple. It's purple and then it dries completely clear. It works the best. And then I'm just gonna use a throwaway spoolie for this. So yeah, and then I do it one brow at a time because I'm still a beginner. So you're gonna get it like super into your brows. You need to really get it in there. Like if you think it's too much, you should probably do it 2 more times. Like that. And then you're gonna take your clean spoolie and you're gonna comb them up. You need to really push them up. Really push them up. You know, comb them up. Okay, and then you're gonna take your finger and you're gonna really press them down. They need to be pressed down pretty well. Okay, and then what I like to do is I'd like to turn my head to the side, and like if it, my lighting is not allowing it, but you shouldn't see any hair sticking up. If there is, you need to get them and get them down. So now you just kind of let that layer dry. This takes forever, but you let that layer dry, and while this eyebrow dries, I'm gonna do the second one. All right. And then while these two dry, it has to really dry. The first layer has to really dry before you put any more glue on there. And yes, we're gonna do more layers because you do not want them to move. So I'm just around the brow, I'm just wiping because the glue tends to go everywhere. So I'm just taking that alcohol wipe I initially used and I'm just kind of wiping some of the glue that's went everywhere away. Babe, and now we wait. My first brow is dry, so I'm gonna go again over it, doing an upwards motion with the glue. All right, and then we let it dry. All right, second brow is done. Ooh, I almost glued my eye. Don't do that. Aim for the eyebrow. All right, and we're gonna do this 4 times. So this is the second layer, so you're gonna do it 2 more times and just really get them down. You do not want them to move. Okay. So they are dry. They're dry. So now we're gonna take a translucent powder. I'm using the Mehron Makeup setting powder. So yeah, I'm using a wedged sponge. So you're gonna coat your sponge quite well, and then you're gonna be very aggressive and press it into the brow to really set them in place. Yes, the goal is to get it everywhere. Okay, do the other one. And now you wait. You let it sit for like 5 minutes. Just let it set so that it just, I don't know, soak in. So now that it's been sitting for 5 minutes, I'm gonna take a brush, just a regular brush, and I'm just gonna wipe away the excess powder. Now we can start doing stuff over the top. So I think I'm gonna put a white base. I'm gonna use a foundation brush, one like this. I'm gonna use this white shade in this palette and just go for it. I like to first apply with a brush and then I blend it with a wedged sponge. Yay! At this point, you're just like, I'm gonna trust the process. It's me every time. I'm like, I just have to trust the process because right now I feel like it looks crazy. I'm just skipping my brows a little bit. I'm gonna do them now. With the brows, you always have to be so careful. Alright. You just go over them like that. Try not to blend too much over your brow. Go with the wedge sponge. That's much better. Alright, eyelids. Can my phone calm down? Alright, I'm just painting my face white. You do not need to make me a literal ray of sunlight. Alright, I'm taking the same one I used for the powder. That might be a mistake. I'm just gonna twist it like this and just blend. Right about now, you're gonna blend like there is no tomorrow. Wait, I'm gonna use a beauty blender. I'm gonna sacrifice one because I'm gonna use this old one because I'm willing to sacrifice it. Okay, now I'm gonna go back in with my paintbrush and just build up kind of the coverage on the places where I feel like it's gone. And now we just blend it again. We're just gonna blend it again. Okay, so just make sure it's as even as you can get it. And now my teeth are gonna look yellow as shit. Look at that. My teeth are actually white. It's just because of the face paint. Now we're gonna set it. I'm gonna use a powder puff. Yes, this one is dirty. I used it on a previous makeup look. They're also off of Amazon. They're quite cheap. They're super soft. You can wash them and everything. So I'm just gonna use a powder puff to set my face. Alright, I'm gonna put some powder in this like lid, like so. There we go, cocaine. There we go. And now I'm just gonna double. And then you just do it like that. You wanna really set your base. Okay, and then I'm just gonna use, it's actually a foundation brush, but I'm gonna use it to just kind of get all the spots with the powder that the powder puff could not get to. And just pack it on. I'm going to use this here brush. It's an e.l.f. brush and it's a small precision. precision brush. I'm gonna use this palette and I'm gonna use this shade here just to kind of map out how I want my skull to look. Okay, this is the one side so far. The nose I need to figure out. So the nose kind of goes like... I think it kind of looks like a skull now. Now, all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna trace the other side. Preferably to be the same, which is gonna be hard. Okay. Are they even? Not at all. Are we gonna move on? Yes, because there's a lot that needs to happen on this face. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna paint the black parts black. I'm gonna use a brush like this. I'm gonna dip into the black and hope for the best. Send your prayers, okay? Because if I mess up now, I mess up. It's gonna suck, okay? We're just kind of going for it, hey? We are really just kind of going for it. I'm not teaching you a method or anything because I don't even know what I'm doing. So, you know? And that's how I've been doing all my makeup. Not knowing what I'm doing and just kind of going for it. It's the best way to learn, I believe. The serotonin I get from doing makeup is actually uncalled for. It's like so... I like it. I love it. I'm like actually addicted. Okay guys, something's happening. Oh, this is so like... Okay. I need to focus. You guys, what? Ah! You guys, I never thought I could do this. I repeat. I thought I couldn't do this. Ah. You guys. Okay. I'm gonna do the eye. Let's do it. You guys, I'm stressing a lot, eh? This actually is quite stressful. Ah! Okay. Okay, I don't like how round it is at the bottom of my eye. Alright, now I'm gonna take a rich sponge and just kind of blend it out, but be careful not to mess it up. I messed it up, but it's okay. It's fine. Moving on. Let's not dwell on one thing that is imperfect too much. That is something that I learned the hard way. Okay. It looks like a skull. I'm happy with it. Okay. Yay! Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm gonna finish up the other side and come back and see you guys in a minute. Okay, we made it. Okay. Okay. Alright. This only took 70 hours. Fuck. Let's powder. I'm not excited. At the same time I am. And at the same time I'm like really not. I'm gonna use this smallest brush. Okay. I'm gonna use this really small brush and a black eyeshadow to set all the black parts. I'm using this palette again because it has a black shade that I'm not particularly sad about if I use a lot of it, so that's why I'm using this palette. I am actually quite impressed with how well this shape has come on. I never thought I would actually be good enough at makeup to do it and to have it remotely come out well, you know, like this is not bad for someone that has never painted a skull on their face. Okay, like I did paint like, I think it was 2017 Halloween. I did kind of skull makeup, but not really. I'll insert a picture if I can find one. If I can't, I'm sorry. But then I did it and I promised myself that I'd start doing Halloween looks, even though in South Africa we don't celebrate Halloween. But now I feel like we've just moved into an age where you don't need to do scary, spooky looks for Halloween. You just do it whenever. Because life is sad and scary. But yeah. I'm gonna be honest, it's like super hard to do like here at your jaw. I've never thought that it was hard until today, where I actually have to do detailing there, and it's quite hard. It's quite hard. This is where having a double chin really just helps. You guys. Again, I'm gonna go in with a fluffier brush and just make sure I'm getting everything. So the previous brush kind of got wet with the face paint, so you want to make sure that it's kind of set it with powder. Otherwise it's gonna become really oily. So I'm just going over everything I already did. Okay. I'm taking an edged kind of brush and I'm just setting these lines in place with eyeshadow. Okay, I'm low-key gonna take a break and eat something because I'm super hungry, but this is how it's looking this far. I'm quite happy with how it's looking. I have to be quite honest. I am pleasantly surprised myself. The next part is gonna be the teeth, and that honestly is giving me anxiety. I don't even want to think about the fact that I need to draw teeth on this, which I could potentially mess up, and I could mess up this whole face, all of this work. So, see you guys. Okay, I haven't eaten still, but I'm gonna attempt the teeth now. I'm going to use an angled brush and the black eyeshadow and just draw lines. To try my best. Try my best. So yeah. Pray for me, guys. Yeah. I'm nervous, but I'm gonna do it. I am so nervous, okay? This is going good, but I'm scared that it's gonna look really bad. Maybe I shouldn't doubt myself. I should just trust and believe. All right. Okay, I'm gonna draw a line with the face paint in the middle, like kind of like that. This is my nervous dance. I can't. It's like actually nerve-wracking. Okay. Now we need to do minor, small, mini details. So I'm using this really small brush, right? To carve out the teeth with black. Send help. This is going, I don't know how. Now I'm gonna go in with face paint. I'm gonna hope for the best. I'm scared. Alright, I'm done. No, I'm kidding. So much work more to do. So much more to do. Okay. Alright, I got this NYX matte liquid liner, so I'm gonna use that. Pray for me. Okay, I'm sorry, my husband was calling me. I am gonna go and finish the teeth off camera, and then I'll give you guys the update on how I did it. Right now, I'm not too sure about them. They look very rough, they look super uneven, and it just looks like my skull has very ugly teeth. So I'm gonna go figure out how to fix it, and then tell you guys how I did it. All right. Okay, I'm back. I had some food and a couple of motivational chocolates. And now I'm ready to continue. So I did work again. So I did work on the mouth a little. To me, it still looks very rough and not kind of how I wanted it to look, but I think it's the best I'm gonna get it, because honestly it's really hard. Okay, so now I have to figure out how I'm going to do the neon. What am I gonna do with it? How am I gonna do it? So I'm gonna grab my palette, which has black on it, but it's fine. I'm gonna grab this thingy, my bobby, and then I'm gonna mix me some of these neon. I have 6 neon shades, so I'm gonna mix that on this, and then I'll see you guys. Okay, so now I'm just taking this little tiny brush, and I'm gonna outline, and I'm just gonna kind of see where it takes me, okay? Okay, right off the bat, I can already tell it's gonna be super hard to get them symmetrical. But you know, we'll figure it out. And we'll work with how it looks. Yeah, I think it's gonna look cool if I do not fuck up, which might be hard, but I think it's gonna look cool. Okay, this is how it's looking so far. My frown is like so intense, but how I drew it, but it's okay. It's good. It's all good. It's all good, man. It's all good. Right. This is stressful, dude. Goodness. I'm sorry if I'm not speaking a lot while I'm doing it, but kind of requires so much focus. Like, I cannot even breathe. I'm sorry, you guys can't see this part because I'm focusing so hard and I'm holding the mirror in front of my face. But I'm gonna come back and show you guys when it is finished. Okay, this is where we're at. I added some green dots on each tooth. I did everything. Now I'm just gonna do my waterline with some black eyeliner. And then I'm gonna do mascara. Okay, I was now almost ready to move on, but I am seeing that my eyelids and I'm seeing that my eyelids kind of creased a little bit. So I'm just gonna go in with like a normal fluffy brush and black eyeshadow, and I'm just gonna pat it on there and make sure everything is set right. I'm also gonna do it under the eyes. Now we can continue with mascara on the lashes. Looking good. All right, I'm just gonna take another mascara brush and just brush through my lashes. Okay, and then I'm just gonna pop on some false lashes. Okay, the lashes are on, the makeup is done. Now I'm gonna put on an outfit. Be right back. Okay, so this is the finished look. I have a corset top on. I did some drips down my neck, which was actually quite harder than I expected. Up close, it looks like this. Okay, wait, I'm gonna put off the light so that we can see glow in the dark. Let me move. Right, glowing in the dark. This is how it looks. So freaking cool. Like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I cannot even. It is so cool. It is so cool. Wow. I am super proud of myself. This came out so good. It came out so good. I am super surprised with how well it came out. So yeah, this is your motivation. If you think you cannot do something, try it. Bitch, try it. You can do it. Like, what? Okay. I have to stop feeling myself and actually film the videos, the TikToks and stuff that I have. Film the TikToks and stuff that I intend. So please go follow me on Instagram and on TikToks. I have 2 Instagrams and 2 TikToks. I have 2 because for both of those, because TikTok, while I do makeup on both, but on my MUA TikTok I just strictly do makeup, and on my other one I just would sometimes do some funny stuff or talk about au pairing or whatever. So if you are into that, go check it out. The link is in the description below. Also go follow me on Instagram. So yo guys, this was actually so successful and I am super impressed with myself. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sorry if I didn't explain too much or I was very quiet. It takes a lot of focus. So I really urge you to go and try out some makeup, play around with new things that you've never used or never done, and just experience it. It's so rewarding. Like, it's so rewarding to look at my face and be like, I did not think I could do this, and look, you know, is it perfect? No, but it looks really good. So yo, I hope you guys have a lovely day, night, or wherever you are, and I'll see you guys next time. Like and subscribe. Bye.
I like the bed to myself. Nobody stealing covers. I like to drink to myself. So I'ma have another no. I don't need a hint.